your body will feel better, your guts feel better. It just processes better. I think the biggest journey with food that everybody needs to go through is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if me finding out that I'm a little low-key nuts is good or bad, because I feel like I'm nuttier from knowing it. But is that my pure energy? But I feel good. So that's the main thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from fat to shredded, we're getting the physique going. The relationship status is good today, so that's good. And, closeness. I realize that closeness is important. I've got a lot of energy, a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up energy in me always. And I'm just go. So that is how my relationship is. And I'm able to now be my full energy, but also at the same time be in a relationship which doesn't know me that way. And she's gone through her stuff, I'm going through my stuff, but it's all good because we're inviting other people into the bedroom this weekend. So that's exciting, or potentially in a week or so, which is cool. I'm excited. I am still looking homeless, but the skin is clearing up. Skin clearing up is good, means we've actually got good food in us. I'm going to do a little switch. So sometimes there's, people say carnivore, people say keto, non-keto, and different. And anyway, something that might flow under your radar is pescatarian. So if you look at a diet is actually relatively simple how I think about it. When we were out in the wild, we would hunt for meat, because meat is the most high calorie, dense, and sort of rich food. Obviously, nuts are even higher calories, but meat has a lot of vitamins. It's already an animal being, so we're just eating another animal and ingesting its nutrients into ours to keep us survived. For our survival. But we wouldn't always be able to hunt down red meat because it runs away and stuff. So occasionally we'd be able to, but it would be the harder thing to find. Fish, however, would be relatively easy to find because there's always water, you can fish all the time, set up. So it's smart to say that we probably started fishing on a regular basis rather than hunting red meat. Red meat was harder to find, and it may have not been in some places where civilizations have always been around water. So pescatarian makes sense. Vegetables, fruits make sense, not in huge quantities, but they were around. Was it the main food? Did it have any protein in it? Was it any substance? No, but as you'd be foraging around and moving around with your caveman stick, you'd basically be like, I'm walking around with my caveman stick and I'm looking, I need some energy. Perfect, found a fruit, I can eat it. Gives me a bit of sugar, gives me a bit of energy, keep going, right? So basically, I do believe, and nuts, well, we couldn't find kilos of nuts, but sometimes we'd find little nuts and we'd be able to eat them and they would be like these little pockets of fat. But again, they were very hard to find. Nuts, you have to find them, you have to crack them, not easy to find. So really the diet and what we human beings were designed for, meaning our genetic code, everything adapted to it, was non-chemical. It was non-BPA, it was non-shit. It wasn't purely red meat because that's weird. We weren't consistently hunting down buffaloes every day and eating buffalo. That's probably not what's happening. We did have a lot of fish because there was an abundance and different range of fish. And fruits and vegetables here and there to sustain energy, but we wouldn't sit down and suddenly just eat 60 bananas. Though monkeys do, but they don't have 60. They kind of also go as they go. So point is, pescatarian, fish, I find processes really good on the guts. And if you haven't ever gone, if you like a lot more chicken or you like pork or you like red meat, have you ever tried taking half of your meat and going fish and notice your body will feel better, your guts feel better, it just processes better. I think the biggest journey with food that everybody needs to go through is you're all looking for the answer where our microbiome, our starting points, our addictions, our not addictions, what we like, what we don't like are all different. And how our body responds is slightly different because of our genetic code. So a lot of it is, it's not an easy solution, but you have to do trial and error. So make one change to your diet and then see how did that go. Make another change to your diet and see how that went. So a lot of the time, that's what you want to do. So I am going more fish now. For the next 4 or 5 days, I'm going to go more or less fish and a bit of red meat and see how that feels, and I can, you know, I can go through that. I feel very, very small muscular-wise. So all the carbohydrates have left me, so I have no carbs in me. I feel very, very small, very non-muscular, and weights are really, really difficult. And the cardio is like 1 or 2 hours a day. I've been a bit lax, but I'm consistently trying to move throughout the day. So ups and downs, but here we are. So that's my point, and I guess I'm excited. I am excited. I'm excited to play with other people in our relationship. That's pretty exciting. Didn't have that planned for like in the next 1 or 2 weeks. And then we've got lots of travels as well. We're going away, so that's exciting too. Really, everything is exciting. So that's good. I'm excited. I feel better. I am very interested at the start of this cut, which was days and days and days ago. Like, has my energy changed? Have I just looked like a crazy person? Like, do I feel, look, etc.? Like, is it better? I want to know. I want to know because I'd be interested, and I can, you know, it's interesting. I bet you I didn't look this homeless though. That's the main thing. I think I'm a bit frazzled. I think you've got me a bit excited. I know that there's fun, pleasurable things to do, and that will be happening over the weekend. So my excitement is high. So I guess that's that. And now that I know why I get so excited and why I get so like laser focused, now I don't have to think that there's something wrong with me. And instead, I am just a person that can see and has the abilities to see things that other people do not, but other people tend to be more stable. I struggle with necessarily finishing things or taking things all the way to the nth degree, and I struggle with keeping myself interested. So I'm a high stimulus, high dopamine, high serotonin person. Things that can petrify a person may not even scratch the surface and excite me. So that's that. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.